Okay, guys, it was the first step. Okay, now, as I told you before, I created teams with decades. Then I have my championships here. I change, for example, championship with the Bundesliga, and I don't need the second degrees, of every championship. Ligue 2, for example, Serie B. I don't need Serie B. Then I create in this championship. I create a place for a menu for new teams, and I create this teams of each decade. And you see the players. Yeah, not dreaming. I create really every player with the statistics of PES master. I will show you everything. Okay. Okay. You can see the crazy Milan. You can see crazy Inter Milan. You can see Juventus. You can see Manchester United, and I will do a video for each team. Believe me, you will have a lot of videos. Okay, first I have to begin from the beginning. We go to Inter Milan. It's very interesting because with Inter Milan I'm so happy. I went to the old to the other clubs. I went to the uh, transfer menu. I created the team. Uh, I explained to you after. You know that you know how to create. Uh, you know how to import the patch, the kits of shirts and everything. You know that it's not new. But what I did, I went to the. I searched for with name of players, every players, and I bring them to the team. And I tried. I said, okay, can I build the Inter Milan from the 2000s with Adriano, with Balotelli, with Recoba, with Cambiaso, with Samuel, with I try and I began to take the players to find, and what I founded is you don't have all the players, but you have a crazy players in end of career in other clubs, and then you have the real faces. Look, this is Cambiaso. This is Cambiaso, guys. Look, this is him. And this is the magician Recoba. I love this player. I love this player. You can change his haircut. You can put just okay like that. Tack. Tack. This is Recoba, guys. It's crazy. And what I did, I just went to PS Master and I changed the yeah tack 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 tack, and you changed, and your player is crazy, and you play with Recoba. I did the same for Mr. Samuel, Mr. Walter Samuel. Look at this face. He's the great Walter Samuel. Okay, Pandev was like that. I mean, fake face, but it's okay. Maxwell, Balotelli, Adriano. I create Adriano with Leicester player. I didn't remember the name. I would tell you. Macon, Pascual, Ibrahimovic. Okay, Ibrahimovic. I changed the haircut. What I do is I use a player for decade. I put a player in a team by decade. Then I Ibrahimovic in the 2000s is in Inter Milan. In 2010 you can put him in PSG, or you can put him in AC Milan, because he played in this decade. He played in these teams more than the others. Montari, Veron. I create Veron with Bisevac, the defender, the Serbian defender. You can go to the national teams and you find some players and you copy paste the player, and you change the statistics, you change the name, you change the country, you change everything. You know, I copy paste from um, from Bisevac. I change the haircut, because this is his natural haircut. And this is now how he looks. Yeah, I think Veron looks more like this. Yeah. And yeah, I change the capacities, the statistics. Veron is a beast. I love this player. Okay. And when you search with transfer menu, you find a lot of players. Okay, all these players are okay, created. You know, Di Baggio, Bergomi. It's old players. Um, Martins, Obafemi Martins. Tider was here, was in the team. Okay, for example, I go to Liverpool, and I took Mascherano from Barcelona. I copy paste. Then I have Mascherano in Barcelona, in the Barcelona of the decade 2010, and I have Mascherano in Liverpool in the 2000s. You know, Maxi Rodriguez. I think he was in Argentina in this year, like his end of career, and I find him. You know, okay, I create Owen. It's not looking like really Owen, but I don't care. In there, Crouch. I found it Crouch. I don't know where. Xabi Alonso was in this game. He was in Bayern. I made a double Xabi Alonso for another decade. Mohamed Sissoko, Fernando Torres, eBay. I create Mbappe with eBay with this player. I create Mbappe. I change the face and everything, and I create Mbappe. Skerschel, Gerard was like free player. Reina, Coates, all Liverpool players on this decade. Kuyt is so good. Kuyt is so good. He's not so speed, but he's so good in the placement. He plays himself. It's crazy. Lucas, Glenn Johnson, Adam. I find the players. I create Ipia, Haji Diouf, and Barros. Milan Barros. I create Milan Barros with Sommer, the goalkeeper, and Rize with Nesib. I think it's a Czech player, Nesib. I think. Yeah, I create the team, and it's just a pleasure. It's just a pleasure. And look, I create Sol Campbell, for example, with Boni. I change the haircut and everything. Kolo Toure, Sanya, Clichy. I create Vieira with I don't remember the player. Mikel Arteta, he was still playing, but I think he was in another team. But so happy that I can have him. You know, I create Dennis Bergkamp. Rosicky was in last of his last year of his career. I created Thierry Henry with Naldo. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of that. He looks like him. It's crazy. Naldo, the defender, Brazilian defender of Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen. Ashley Cole. Now he's in the decade 2000 he's in Arsenal, and in decade 2010 he's in Chelsea. Fabregas, same, he's in Barcelona in 2010, but he is in this decade he's in Arsenal. Adebayor, Juru, Ljungberg, Kanu, Gilberto Silva, Pires, and this is my Arsenal, the Invincibles. It's crazy. It's so a pleasure to play with these teams. You can't imagine. Um, yeah, Bayern Munich, Demichelis, Klose, Tony. Tony, you can fight Tony. Tony is in Hellas Verona, and you can just put the good stat with Tony, and he is a crazy player. Pizarro, Klose in the same team. Lothar Matthäus, I create Lothar Matthäus. Zé Roberto, the legend. Mackay, I create Mackay with Luis Suarez because he looks like him really. There is two players, they really looks like each other. There is Mackay, Suarez, and there is Enzo Francescoli and Diego Milito, and they looks really the same. Diego Milito, the Inter Milan striker, they looks really the same. Van Bommel, Demichelis, yeah, I changed the haircut. When you see him in another decade, he have another haircut. Oliver Kahn, I created because I don't have the legend players. You have four legend players, but I don't have these players because I didn't have my club. Lizarazu, Sanyol, Salia Midzik, sorry. This is the players I create, and I have a complete team. I can play. I can really play good, and we have Chelsea of 2000, but I separate Chelsea of 2000. I separate the players because you have a lot of players. They still played in 2012 and they had the Champions League. It's why I let Drogba, Lampard, Cech, John Terry, all the players, Michael Essien in the 2010. And I put really old players in this team. Amelia, Hull, Mikel, Salomon Kalou, Thiago, Joe Cole, Balak, Duff, Bosingwa, Desai. I created Desai with I think Mandanda, um, Good Johnson, very good. Schwarzer, Bertrand, Hasselblink. I create Hasselblink. I think with Juru. Yeah, the Swiss guy. Zola. I created Zola, the Italian winger. William Gallas with Babacar of Fiorentina. Babayaro, I think, with the player of I'm not sure of Lyon. Yeah, this is the teams I created, and this is one of my favorite teams. I was fan from Manchester of this period, and I recreated all the players. This is Peter Schmeichel. I created him with his son. He looks like him a little bit. Kasper Schmeichel, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, Rafael, Evra, Carrick, Scholes, Beckham with Pinilla. I think a Chilean player. Giggs, Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, Tevez, Brown, uh, Phil Jones, O'Shea, okay, Fletcher, yeah, Roy Keane. I created Roy Keane. Cristiano Ronaldo with this haircut. I just put this haircut to be sure that you have different haircut in different decades. He's in um, he's in Real Madrid 2010, and he's in Manchester United. I love this shirt, and he was crazy this season with this shirt, and he had the first Ballon d'Or 2008. Yeah. Um, I have Tevez, Luisa, Nani, Solskjaer. I create Solskjaer with Torge, I think. Torge player, I don't know. Jisung Park, Van der Sar. Yeah, you have to create every player. You will be so satisfied when you play. It's just crazy.